Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to tackle a very important issue, which is deciding our goals. Yesterday, the Egyptians were celebrating the success of their sons and daughters in the Thanawiya al-Amma, or the final year in school. Now they are about to start their academic years as university students. But before that, how to decide? This is a very important issue which we are going to discuss with Mrs. Amira al-Masry, our human development expert. A very good morning to you, Mrs. Amira.
Good morning.
In your opinion, ma'am, first, when we can decide for our goals? I mean, here I'm speaking about our sons and daughters, meaning 17 or 18 years old. Is it the right timing, or they really need our help and support?
Well, first of all, congratulations for all those who achieved the best they can during the Thanawiya Amma exam. However, goals are to be set during all times of our lives. It has nothing to do with age. And throughout the years, we always need support from people who are around us.
Yes.
Parents, teachers, friends, at work. So whenever a person communicates within and finds out exactly what he or she wants to achieve in their life, they reach out, not necessarily for advice, but for information, for techniques, for even just pep talk.
Yeah. But I'd like to focus on the kind of the inherited genes, for example. I mean, when it comes to doctors, you are going to find their sons and daughters want to be like them. Others, even if they're not that talented, and they were pushed all the time by their parents to do so. First, is it something which we should respect, or is it something which we should, object and be such rebellious on that and just focus on things which we do like? Which is which? What are the advantages and disadvantages?
Well, that's a very interesting topic that you just introduced. I wouldn't say that it's inherited genes, but it's a culture, and it's not only in Egypt, but it's a global understanding. Some people manage to break the chain and give their children the freedom to choose exactly what they want in life, and some didn't. The thing is, I am not against doctors having their children become doctors, teachers having their children become teachers. But I'm against the fact that if your child doesn't have the skills or is not interested in this career, he doesn't have the passion for it, then we should encourage him not to pursue it. But if he does, because sometimes being within a family, listening to the conversations and being familiar with what they are doing encourages you to go through the same path. But it's not the case for everybody. So I'm nor against it, neither with it. But it has to be the choice of youth, not our choices. If a child wants to become a doctor, then we will encourage him. If he wants to become a technology specialist, then we'll give him all the support, and if we have knowledge, we'll give it to him as well.
To be hesitant, it's something catastrophic here. And to let it go, and I'm going to decide just before writing my wishes, which faculty or which college I'm going to join. This is something which we really should take care about. How to give our kids the piece of advice: please decide much earlier than that. Please do not be hesitant. Please take into consideration that this is something which is going to affect your whole career or your whole future. How to avoid hesitance?
All right, it's not as simple as that. It starts from early years. It's a very serious problem that we wait till the last minute and keep pushing and pressurizing and making our children panic. It should start from a very young age. We should expose our children to different materials and different activities and skills, and see what do they excel at And not only that, what do they like and what do they have passion towards? So when they are in high school, we call them young adults. Now they have an understanding and they can set a goal.
Yes.
Because it's very important that the parents understand the difference between a goal and a dream.
Yes.
A dream, you can dream of whatever you want and imagine it and even live it in your imagination. But a goal must be specific, it's measurable.
Since you mentioned dreams, Mrs. Amira, this was my coming question regarding the difference between dreams and reality, between dreams and ambitions. For example, you would find many millions of our kids dreaming of being new Mo Salah. And you are going to find the parents speaking about talent. You were not that much talented, but the kid is believing that he is that talent, and he does not want to think that much about the academic years and studying that much. I want to be just another Mo. How to give them the differences, or how to differentiate between a dream and an ambition?
Well, I would like to thank you very much for drilling this particular example, because I discussed it with the youth around me. When I ask them what do they want to become, most of them say they want to be soccer players or football players. And the thing is, I ask them, do you think that you can be one? And when some people say that they are talented, I'd say Cristiano Ronaldo worked a lot on himself. It's not just raw talent and pure talent like we would say Mo Salah and Messi, but he has also exerted tremendous effort to become where he is. So are you willing to do the effort? Are you willing to study strategies? So you make them see reality. It's not just like Mo Salah and all the other players, the international famous ones, are not at this place because they only dreamed of it. They had a goal, they worked really hard, they trained, they suffered, they spent time, effort, and money to reach what they reach right now.
No pain, no gain. This is it.
Exactly. Yep. And it doesn't necessarily have to be pain. Because if you have the true passion for what you're doing, you will enjoy every sweat and everything you're doing.
That. Well,
but again, from an early
Masry, we are going to leave you with a promise to see you here in the studio, because this is a very important topic, and we would like to speak about this and into this and in details. Thank you very much for your input. You are our human development expert. And by this, we come to the end of this episode of our breakfast show. Stay tuned on Nile TV International for more updates. And for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching. This was Nermina Abdurrahman.